Hi, I'm Isabella, and together with Geovanna, we'll talk a little about home. Objectives, histories, organization, and curiosities. First point, history. First, I would like to talk a little about the history of this city. Rome was born on the Italian peninsula, the center of the European Mediterranean. There are several legends about who Rome was born, and one of the most famous would be that the Romans are descendants of Aeneas, a Trojan hero who fled to Italy after the destruction of Troy by the Greeks. Uh, Legend was it the twins Romulus and Remus had the mission of founding Rome after removing Aemulus, the usurper, from the throne. Now, talking a little about home customs, starting with philosophy. Rome philosophy is the reinterpretation of Greek philosophy. In Rome, there are on concerns about spirituality, individual rights, or the art of wisdom. Greece had a philosophical tradition and scholars eager for knowledge and windows. And finally, about mythology. Roman mythology is very similar to Greek mythology that is based on the fact that the two religions have similar aspects. Mythology become unique between the two peoples, Greeks and Romans. What difference from each of other are the names of the goods.
I'm going to talk about the organization, polite, education, and economy. Polite. Home is a republic and system of government is democracy. The Roman code of law was divided into jus natural or natural law, which represented the foundations of Rome law and the notion that the human being by nature had rights. Jus civile or civil law, a set of laws applied to the citizens of Rome. Jus gentium or people's law applied to foreigners and comprehensive set of laws that did not take nationalities into account. Education. In inside home there were no school, and the parents who had the role of educators. First, the mother taught the children, and later the father started to participate, also teaching math, grammar, and mosmori, which was a study of culture and law. In the imperial time of 27 before Christ to 407 after Christ created the concept of school. It was in high school that the separation of the sex began. The boys would go to college and the girls began to prepare for marriage. Nowadays, schools are similar to those in Brazil. They study different subjects and take tests. The difference is that they care about Italian and British English more highly. Economy. Home's economy is based on terms and city management. headquarters of many multinational companies and international organizations such as the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations and the International Development Fund. Tourism. Rome is an incomparable depository of monuments from all ages, from the Etruscan era to modern time. Rome has several tourist spots, the best known are Collision, the greatest symbol of the empire and Rome's tourist attraction, almost 2,000 years old. The collision, also known as the Flavian Amphitheater, was the center of many histories. Roman and Palatine Forum. The forum is one of those places that make you feel in the ancient world. Think about how they lived and say, so the history's book told the truth. St. Peter's Square. There is St. Peter's Basilica, the largest church of Christianity. It can accommodate up to 16,000 people, and also the Pope's residence. Pantheon, the only building from the times of the Saint Roman Empire that is still perfect. The Pantheon was meant to be the temple of all the gods in the world. Vittorio Emanuele. The monument was inaugurated at the beginning of the 20th century in honor of the first king and unifier of Italy, the own Vittorio Emanuele. Vatican Museum hold the relics from different story periods, impressive works of art, and has beautiful rooms and gardens.
After the information presented by both myself and Geovanna, I would like to add some trivia about home. Home is one of the old cities in Europe. Home was officially founded in the 8th century AC with a year that was decided by ancient historians. Therefore, his birthday is the 21st of April and the founding year is 753 AC. Rome is three times capital. Rome was chosen capital of Italy after the unification of the country in the form of a monarchy. The city is also a capital of the Lazio region. Unlike Brazil, which is divided into states, Italy is divided into regions, and each of them has its capital. Furthermore, Rome is still the provincial capital. The Lazio region is divided into 5 provinces: Rome, Latin, Rieti, Viterbo, and Frosinone. The largest number of Catholic churches in the world. In Rome, there are more than 900 churches. Of these 900, about 30 are considered historic and form part of the historical background of the cult buildings. These are churches with religions but also artistic, architectural, and historical importance. Such is the papal basilicas and other churches that featured renowned artists such as Michelangelo, Raphael, Bernini, Baromini, among others. Initials ASPKR Senatus Populusque Romanus. The initials the Senates and the Roman people was used to represent all public goods of the state, including monumental works carried out in the name of the Senate and the people of Rome. Inside Rome is the smallest state in the world. The Vatican is the smallest state in the world with a population of just over 900 people. The territory that is the seat of the Catholic Church and also the official residence of the Pope is built in Rome, despite being an independent nation. The Vatican was no diplomatic representation at the UN, due to the fact that it is a state governed by a religions rather than a political system. The official language of the vacation is Latin, although a common language used today is Italian.
Rome is the most populous city in Italy with about 2.8 million inhabitants. Counting with the province, which reaches about 4.5 million people. Rome has two patron saints, Saint Peter and Saint Paul. Every year, on the 29th of June, there is a big party to celebrate these patron saints. Egyptian obelisks. Rome is the city with the largest number of real Egyptian obelisks in the world. She had 9 obelisks brought from Egypt. Cannon that fires at noon. In the past, it was difficult to mark the times, so in 1847 the Catholic Church decided that every day at noon the cannon would shoot at to mark the time. This tradition occurs until today. The military of the army who do this practice. Who has a month goes to Rome. All of us, several times in our life, we hear this famous saying. The proverb means that whoever looks for it finds it. Whoever wants to act every day goes. Because just ask and go towards the destination, the dream itself. The saying originated in Rome at the time of the Roman Empire. Rome had several roads that connected several different cities to the current capital of Italy. There would always be a road and directions to the center of Rome. That is why there is the saying that all roads lead to Rome.
And finally, thanks for watching your presentation. Bye!